Student coming to the stage. Boy, I loved her from the very first time she got in front of a microphone. She was just seemed so natural. Welcome Holly Edwards. Let her hear it. Holly!
You know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass.
Welcome, Sarasota. Thank you. Well, these are the people that really love us to do this tonight. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. When I was young and wild, I had a job at a Jamaican resort, and I had a really hot Jamaican lifeguard boyfriend. You know how Jamaican boys love their big girls? Well, you know how like a big Jamaican man? Well, one day Sweetie came home and he had gotten beat up, and I said, "Oh my God, what happened? What's wrong?" He said, "Well, I was taking a shower, and one of the guests out of the blue punched me in the eye, beat me up, and started screaming in a jealous rage, 'You fucked my wife.' He said, 'Look at my dick. It says WDY. When I'm hard, it says Wendy. Yours says WDY. Clearly, you've been fucking my wife.'" Sweetie just looked at me and said, "No, man. Mine says, 'Welcome to Jamaica. Don't worry about a thing. Have a nice day, man.'" I miss him so much. My visa ran out, so I had to come home. And my love life kind of went downhill a little bit after that. So one night I was sitting in a bar, drowning my sorrows. This guy came up to me and said, "What's the matter?" I said, "Well, my boyfriend says I'm way too kinky and he broke up with me." So he said, "Really? That doesn't bother me at all. I'm totally into kinky." I said, "Really? Well, I'm a motherfucker kinky crazy bitch." And he's like, "You know what? I'm so kinky, my freak chart doesn't even exist. I can't even get a girlfriend." I'm like, "Okay, you know what? We're gonna settle this right now. We're gonna go back to my place and we're gonna just play this out." So we did. So we got back to my place and I said, "Stay here in the living room." I went back to my bedroom. I put on my full body latex suit. Now people, latex, it's not a fetish. No, it's a commitment. Especially in this body. Right? I mean, have you ever worn Spanx? Anybody? You, sir? Call me. So, anyway, I get my whip, my ball gag, my chains, my handcuffs. I go to the living room in my red latex suit. He's walking out. He's got one hand on the door, and I'm like, "Hey, what happened to freak chart doesn't exist? I'm so kinky. Is this too much for you to handle?" He's like, "Listen, lady, I just fucked your cat and shit in your purse. I'm out of here." Wow. Like, he totally won. And he fucking owes me a purse. So, there's that. But I calmed down a lot, and I'm married. I've been married a very, very long time. Very sweet, yes. No, he's not here. No. Not allowed. Anyway, I'm right. So, but I did just recently see a psychiatrist. I walked in for the first time. The psychiatrist looks at me and he goes, "You're here because your husband likes too much pornography and would rather wank off than have sex with you." I'm like, "Wow, you're good. How did you know?" He looked at me and goes, "You're fat." Oh, I go, "Oh, really? You're so fired because I was way, way fatter than this when I met my husband." So, speaking of a psychiatrist, a guy walks into a psychiatrist's office and he's naked, but he's covered in saran wrap from the neck down. He says, "Doc, I've been feeling strange." Doc looks at him and goes, "Yeah, clearly. I can see your balls." Wait, no, clearly I can see your nuts. I can see your nuts. Thank you.
Holly Edwards. gentlemen.